Hi, all. Thanks for heading over here to Doc in the Den from the other channel, Dr. Andrew O'Connor, and talking a little bit behind the scenes of my last video that I just uploaded about the most magical, haunted, crazy, eclectic, whatever summer I had in 1977. And all that is true. And I don't think I left any other famous people out, even though, let's see, it consisted of me running into President Ford, seeing Margot Hemingway. My parents went to dinner with Lindsay Wagner, the Bionic Woman, and had Peggy Fleming over. Like all of those celebrities in one summer. But I think the most mysterious thing is, I met a friend. I was 9 years old, super lonely, met this girl, and besides she was seeing some shadow people, I guess, and I was hearing some unusual sounds. I got into a little bit of trouble that summer. So you could walk into this store there. This was in the little Sun Valley Village, and you could buy things and then give them your number, like say it was like 806-041, and then that would go onto your family's account and then they would pay the bill. So, oh my gosh, I was in that little store all the time buying like an ice cream bar, a Snickers bar, or whatever. Well, one day I bought some blue eyeshadow because it was 1977 and I wanted to wear some blue eyeshadow because, you're around all the celebrities. I wanted to kind of look like a celebrity. So I bought blue eyeshadow and I got in so much trouble. I went home. My stepmom accused me of stealing it and she made me go back to the store. I had to apologize. It was so humiliating. I mean, I didn't go into that, but like, oops, let me lower this down. So yeah, that happened. I mean, it was just... And the weirdest thing too, because we would drive, the whole family would get into this big van, not the little Volkswagen kitchen area that the caretakers of the house had, but we had just like a big van with just rows of seats, and we would drive up because we had a house in Arizona where I am now, and we would drive up to Sun Valley, and then we of course lived in Chicago, so we were going all over the place. Anyway, driving up there, and then we got out, we were walking around. This was in the Idaho area, and it was light hills, not very many hills. And I remember seeing, just out of all this shrub, like stuff no higher than your knee, was this one lone pine tree just sitting right in the middle of nowhere. And I just was staring at it. And everybody else is walking around, chattering, whatever. And I'm just staring at this tree. And I got the most profound sense of sadness. I wasn't lonely yet because we hadn't gone to Sun Valley where everyone just took off and left me there for weeks of the summer where I just had to entertain myself, but it was on the way up there. But had the most profound sense of loneliness, despair, sadness. And as an adult now, I just wonder if something happened. Was it something happened to old settlers or people coming through there or Native Americans? Because it was the weirdest thing. And now when I look at pictures of just one lone tree in the middle of like desert brush, I always think about that. It was just very, very unusual. I didn't talk about that in that video, but that was the first time I had almost like that empathic feeling of the environment around me. Have you ever had that happen? Have you ever been to an area and you're like hit with sadness? And I don't mean just walking in the house, but like an environment where I don't know if anything went down there. I don't know, but I couldn't stop staring at this tree. It was really, really wild. So... but any other behind the scenes from that video? No, I mean, when I was a kid, it was just my hobby of collecting autographed famous people. I remember I had Barbara Eden from I Dream of Jeannie. I had Bob Hope. I had the Skipper from Gilligan's Island. I talked about that briefly. But yeah, that one was one of probably the most magical summers. Just, it was creepy. It was fun seeing celebrities. I mean, it was just a summer I'll never forget. So I just had to share it with you guys. So, yeah, leave a comment below if you've ever had that kind of experience where all of a sudden you just feel that great loneliness or sadness when you're in an area or you see a particular object. Okay, oh, and don't forget about the other channel, Vitalize Health Partners, where we're just giving out free medical education, free information. It'll be in the description box. Okay, hope you're having a magical summer yourself, and I'll see you on the next one.